Guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the several days of slight risk for severe weather, along with some of the convective systems that have been moving through parts of the US and causing flooding issues. So, today we have a slight risk for regions of the Appalachian Mountains, all the way down into parts of northern Georgia, Alabama, and pretty much half of Tennessee. So, part of this is a 5% risk for tornadoes. So this region over here by Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Delaware have a decent chance at seeing a tornado. Remember, there will at least be one or two, not going to be super severe. Now, there is always that risk, but it is not there today, thankfully. And it even although extends all the way over into parts of Iowa, this 2% risk, but thankfully none of this has really happened yet. It's honestly most of the bad and severe weather is already over. Could still see a couple pop-up storms around Baltimore. So yeah, wind threat is also right around the same regions. This one extends all the way down into Tennessee. So remember severe wind over what was it, 65 knots or greater. So 65 knots, so about around 75-mile-an-hour winds or so in some of these regions, and there's a 15% chance risk within any 25 miles. So a couple of places will definitely see some damaging winds possibly today, along with 5% risk for inch-size hail or bigger. Really, the main threat today will be the flooding issues and possibly the tornado threat, as parts of Michigan, as they have been seeing already, have been seeing some very odd storms. These storms have been moving both ways because of the winds coming out of the east and then the jet stream moving from the west over to the east. So some of these storms are moving backwards, as you'll see going through Green Bay now. You'll see these storms start to try and wrap back around, almost like a, tropical storm of some sort, as this will basically do another loop around and cause some more flooding in Wisconsin later on. Parts of these regions are going to see some pretty heavy rain and get stuck in place. So yeah. Some regions of Michigan can see definitely 2 to 3 inches of rain around Mount Pleasant, Big Rapids. These places have already seen more than an inch of rain, so the more we see, the more dangerous it gets. Parts over by South Haven and Overseal, oh my god, that's a terrible name, have seen 1.6 all the way up to 2 inches of rain today already. And this threat is just going to continue because these storms are just going to continue to slam these regions and cause more issues as the night goes on. Thankfully, the threat isn't as bad as we thought it would be, as it shifted more northwards and is honestly been a lot weaker than we originally thought it was going to be. So that's always good. Whoa. And yeah, let's talk about this computer glitch over here. That is definitely one of the bigger glitches I've seen on the Weather Channel so far. A whole region where it's just, that's definitely a crazy glitch. I've never seen that. I've seen little spurts of them before, but that's new to me. What the heck? Alright, but anyway, we'll get into tomorrow's risk. Tomorrow's risk is for over by Maryland again. North Carolina, Virginia, all these places could see 2% risk for tornadoes. Tornadoes isn't the primary threat tomorrow, thankfully. Could get upgraded, we don't know, but it's right by the Atlantic shore, so thankfully these regions are a lot smaller than what we have been seeing. Tomorrow, also a 15% chance for 75 mile per hour or greater winds, along with this 5% that reaches all the way down to the Florida Panhandle, all the way up into parts of Connecticut, so definitely getting up there, and a big region for some wind threats. Definitely we'll see a couple of those, along with a 5% hail risk stretching all the way down from parts of South Carolina all the way up towards Connecticut again. And on Wednesday, there's another slight risk. They are assuming up by Minnesota, Wisconsin, and parts of the UP and Michigan. So definitely be prepared for that. That could get upgraded, that could get downgraded. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and peace out.